Welcome back to Make Way for Cat. And time for something completely different. I'm playing an Otome game. Now, I like Otome games. This is the first one I've played for this channel. I don't know that I'll play too many for the channel because there's so many of my favorite genre, which is the farm sim games. But I actually know the creator of this game, so I'm pretty psyched to play it. And let's get into it. And tell you first off, Megane, which is glasses wearer over here, is generally where I lean toward. But let's see if that breaks. Hey there, congratulations on... Oh, did I just hear voice acting? Cool. Congratulations on earning the position of drum major. Now, I don't really know too much about band lingo. I was in the orchestra, strings only. I played viola mostly. I started with violin, hated the E string, and then I dabbled a little bit in cello when we got to switch instruments in my senior year. But hey there, congratulations on earning the position of drum major. You're gonna have many more responsibilities from here on out, you know. Pause. Okay. Return. Okay. As you know, these past couple years, things haven't been going so well. As stoked as I am to be the band director at my alma mater, the band isn't what it used to be in the old days. So he used to go to this high school. But this year, everything is going to change. With my expertise and your leadership, I know we can whip this band back into tip-top form and achieve something special this season. By the way, what's your name again? So default is Candace, but we all know I am Make Way for Cat. I like her lightning bolt choker. I'm just pulling your leg, Cat. Of course I knew your name. Ha ha ha. Cat, the other students won't just look to you for a conducting pattern. They'll be looking to you as a role model, whether they realize it or not. Your attitude, words, and actions will influence them in ways you never anticipated. A great deal of power rests in your hands, Cat. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak you out. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll be there to guide you every step of the way, and you can surely depend on the many friends you've made in band. I know how demoralizing these last couple years have been for all of you. It was hard for me too, sitting in the back of the stands watching my old band get beat down again and again. Now that I'm director, those times are behind us, and we have nowhere to go but up. The marching bandits are about to make a comeback. Don't worry, Cat. Whatever this brand new year throws at us, I know we can handle it. Welcome to band camp. Woohoo! It's the first day of band camp. The best 2 weeks ever. Up until now, we've always had band camp at the school. This is the first time we're holding it at a sports compound away from home. Oh. Back? I didn't realize these were a thing. Auto. Skip. Forward skip. I went nuts with packing. I brought my swimsuit for the lake, my A+ badminton game, and... oh no, I forgot my instrument. Oh wait, I'm the drum major. I don't need my instrument. Good, I have my phone. Hi, Mom. Hi, sweetie, did you make it to Camp Bearpaw? Yep, we pooled our leftover water bottles together and managed to keep the bus engine from overheating until we got here. It felt like we were stuck in the woods for hours. Ooh, that's a relief. So are you excited? Have you met up with your friends yet? What's the new band director?
Hiya.
Oh, someone said hi? Oh, hi, Tom.
Mr. Wiley asked me to turn on the electric fence, but I just realized I have no idea what I'm doing. Help me out?
Ah, voice acting. Very cool. Sure. Sorry, Mom, I have to go. Tom needs help turning on the electric fence. Oh, sorry. See you on the weekend. See you. Follow me to the electric fence. You'll be a pro by the time I'm done with you. A pro at hitting a switch? Sounds complicated. I'll try not to get hurt. Dig in the Zelda hearts here. This is where you turn it on. This is where you turn me on. Oh. Flirt back. Give him the stink eye, force a laugh. He seems a bit of a jokester, so I'm just gonna force a laugh. I'll pretend I didn't hear that and turn it on myself. Sorry, couldn't resist. You know, I love bad jokes. They're so unfunny that they're funny. Okay, he's that kind of guy. Let's agree to disagree on that one. I turned my attention to the control panel by the fence. Just follow my intuition and hope for the best when it comes to these things. I guess you put the code in, hit this switch, and there. Now the electric fence should be on. Now to pee on it and check if it's working. What?
Kidding.
Yeah, I keep an eye on Tom to make sure he doesn't try anything, just in case. He's looking at the top of the fence. His eyes follow it around the perimeter of the camp. Why is this even here? It's a fair question. Oh, you know, to keep out bears, serial killers, and overbearing band parents. The usual threats. Makes sense to me. Uh-oh. There are less than 30 minutes until practice starts. I still need to finish unpacking and find my drill book.
See you later.
I rush toward the girls' wing of the lodge. As I'm turning a corner, I run into someone. Yak! Well, that was an attractive sound. Wow, that was an attractive sound.
Hey!
Okay, he's hot. Felicity? Oh my gosh. Hi, Kat. It's been so long. How are you? You should just be more careful when you're walking. Ugh, Peter and Felicity, our resident trumpet flute dating duo. Seems like every band has one. I try to squeeze past the two of them, but Peter doesn't budge. I can't get around him. It's alright, Felicity. Seems like girls are always running into things when I'm around. Oh, okay, that's not going to fly. And I'm gonna be late if he continues to hold me up like this. Tackle him. I doubt that'll do anything. Sure, whatever. Can I go now? Let's do the sure, whatever. Can I go now? I'm tired of his shenanigans. I empty out my sarcasm reserves to muster the driest tone possible. Sure, whatever. Can I go now? Peter looks disappointed, but thankfully steps out of my way. I push past the two of them and head to my room. Thank goodness. Wow, this room is a lot nicer than I expected. Cat! Susie, you made it. I made it. I should be saying that to you, silly. I'm not the one whose bus broke down. The two of us embrace. Susie is my best friend in the band. Despite her small stature, she wields a sousaphone like it's nobody's business. Aren't these rooms super cozy? We even get to have our own bathroom. We're living the high life. This is definitely going to be a band camp unlike any other. So much better than having to go back to school 2 weeks before school even starts. I was never one of those kids who went away to summer camp each year. It's kind of nice to finally get to experience that, you know? Hey, I didn't get a chance to catch up with you yet. How was the rest of your summer?
Woohoo!
Oh, it was so great. Guess what? Eugene finally asked me out. I'm so happy. Wow. Eugene, he plays euphonium, right? Eugene plays the baritone. There's a difference. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm not extremely aware of the baritones. It's okay. I'll introduce you sometime. I doubt you'll forget his face once you see it again. He's the hottest guy in the marching band. I still have to find my drill book. I'm leading the morning stretches, so I can't be late.
See you later.
I won't distract you. See you at the field. And Cat. Next summer, let's make sure we hang out a lot more. I lead stretches while Mr. Wiley helps the pit kids unload the rest of their equipment from the instrument truck. Alright, stretching time. Everyone follow along with me and stretch those shoulders. I bring my arm across my chest and watch everyone do the same. I switch arms and so do they. The power. Dance, puppets, dance! This writing is cute. As we're stretching our quads, I notice someone out of place. A guy who's in the pit is doing stretches with us. Pit happens, I think that's what that says. Seeing as the pit doesn't march, I don't think he's supposed to be here. I make my way over to speak with him while everyone is focused on ankle rolls. Hey there, Doug?
Hey!
I got his name right. A small victory, but it feels oh so good. Yeah, hey Doug, you don't really need to be here. Why don't you go help the pit set up? I point to the parking lot where the pit kids are gathered. You mean, you're sending me back? But Mr. Wiley said I could march this year. Why would he lie? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I thought you were still in the pit.
Phew.
You had me worried for a second there. That was my mistake. So you're marching in the drum line this year.
It's awesome!
One of the biggest bass drums. It's gonna be awesome.
I always banged on the big drum in the pit last year, and I thought, hey, those kinds of drums get to march around the field too. So I asked Mr. Wiley if I can join him this year. Started from the bottom, now I'm here.
Really hard to see around my bass drum, and I keep tripping over myself, but I'm sure I'll get the hang of this crab stepping thing eventually. My section leader cracks me in the shins with his sticks whenever I screw up. It's a great way to learn. The other day, it doesn't seem like he's going to stop talking anytime soon, and I still have a stretching session to lead. Okay, if this was me in real life, I would be waiting patiently for him to finish. Shut up, please, I'm dying over here. Walk away without saying anything. Oh, both of these are very rude. I'll let him finish. I wait for him to finish. But the finish line doesn't seem to be anywhere in sight. He might just keep talking until we both die of dehydration. And they always thought kettle drums were like actual kettles, you know? So my friend and I tried to boil some tea on one, but it didn't really work out. Are you gonna stand there yapping all day, or are we actually gonna get some work done? Right, sorry. I trot back to my position at the front of the band. Doug seemed happy I stayed at least. So how do you want to do this? Huh? Wiley asked me to run some warm-up drills from my drum corps. You care if I take over? Go for it.
Get ready for some jumping jacks and arm circles.
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, faster! Whoa, Peter's warm-ups are intense. Everyone run a lap around the field. No cutting corners. I'm not paying you to slack off. No one's getting paid. Now drop and give me 20. I embrace the burn! Great work, everyone. Let's loosen up with an awkward massage train. Oh. Kat, care to help me demonstrate? Say nothing and give your... Oh. Yes. Let's get a massage. His hands clamp onto my shoulders and begin massaging. Oh yeah, that's good. I didn't know how much I needed this until now. Thanks for the massage. Everyone switch. He turns around. I put my hands on his well-muscled shoulders. Yeah, that's the spot. Dig deep. Deep. Oh my gosh, Peter, calm down. Hey everybody, finish what you're doing and gather around the Why are you kids touching each other? That's icky. Just rubbing the cramps from all the hours of standing at attention. Finish up and let's start. Before Mr. Wiley puts us to work, I decide to give the band a pep talk. I raise my voice and inject it with as much enthusiasm as it can contain. It's finally the first day of band camp. Today is one of the few days we'll be feeling completely fresh and energized, so make sure to give it your all. I know we've had a rough time these past couple of years, but if we stay focused and work hard to improve, I know the Blue Mountain Bandits can break a score of 90 at this year's championships. My words are followed by a round of cheering and applause. Mr. Wiley beams at me proudly.
All right.
Well said, Kat. But I don't just want you feeling fresh and energized today. I want that every day. So make sure you're all staying hydrated and getting plenty of rest during our breaks. Yes, of course. You know what else? Times have been tough. What with the school having to hire a new band director every year. Well, I'm happy to say it's finally found a permanent one. I'm here to stay, and I'm going to do everything in my power to restore this band to its former glory.
Let's go!
Those lowland troopers who follow us to every competition and humiliate us all the time, it's time they experience the bitter taste of defeat. I have faith in you, Mr. Wiley. Let's both do our best. By now, you all should have received your dot coordinate sheets. They'll show your exact position on the field at any given point in our show. Rookies, if you have any questions about where you need to be, ask your section leader. The section leaders will have all the drill charts, which show a bird's eye view of each formation. They'll help you out. This year, we're learning a show based on Holst's Planet Suite. Yeah, I know, super original, but Mr. Wiley kept on saying, I like hiring a professional to arrange an original show as much as the next guy. I also like money, and we have neither, so we're doing a show straight out of the public domain. Oh, well, it's still going to be epic. Here, Cat, make sure every leader gets one. Mr. Wiley dumps a dozen drill packs into my arms for me to pass out to the section leaders. All at once, they descend upon me like vultures flocking around a fresh piece of roadkill. The drill charts practically fly out of my hands. The last person to approach me is the saxophone section leader. Hi, Samuel. Here you go. He takes the drill packet with a calm nod. Samuel is pretty good at keeping a low profile. Even though I've been in band with him for 2 years, I've barely spoken to him. Well, seeing as I'm a drum major and all, now would be a good time to start. Excited for the show? It's a little generic, but I'm sure it'll go over well with the judges. Yes, how can you not love Gustav Holst? So what's your section like this year? Any rookies?
Let's just say this is gonna be an interesting year.
Interesting, you say? Uh-huh. Should I say anything else? Well, have a good one. And then as quickly as he came, he's gone. He's awfully quiet. Maybe he's just preoccupied? Or actually, he's just like that all the time. Kat, how about you circulate and help some of the rookies learn their sets? We won't need you to start waving your arms for a while yet. Oh, okay. Whatever you say.
Thanks, kiddo.
I stride off to another part of the field and turn my attention to my fellow bandmates as they busily learn the formations to Mars, the opening movement of the show. Suddenly, a commotion breaks out in the mellophone section. Uh-oh, sounds like one of the mellophones has turned into an angry phone. I've been wanting to use that joke, but I'm not sure how well it will go over.
There is no way you're in the right spot. Get with it.
I've explained it to you at least 3 times now. How are you not getting this? Of course it's her. What seems to be the problem? Pop-Tart here can't find his spot to save his life. Aw.
Sorry.
Hey, it's okay. I turned to scold the not-so-mellow mellophone. Look, it's his first time doing this. He doesn't need you breathing down his neck. Just worry about your own drill sets.
Fine.
Ooh, that got rid of her. So you're called Pop-Tart, huh? That's an interesting name. Are you a freshman? Oh, he speaks so softly I can't hear a word that he says. I lean forward, straining my ears and catching nothing. Sorry, you're gonna have to speak up. Everyone who has spent more than a year in this band is half-deaf. Oh, I said I'm a sophomore, not a freshman. But this is your first year in the band?
I started playing French horn at the beginning of last year, but I was in the middle school band since I was a beginner. My guidance counselor said joining an extracurricular activity would help me get more socially acclimated.
Huh? Oh, it was a joke. Good one. So what can I help you with, Pop-Tart? I couldn't seem to find my spot, so my section leader gave me the drill charts, but I'm having trouble reading them. It says I'm supposed to be 4 steps in front of the front hash and 2 steps inside the 40-yard line. I thought this was right, but everyone keeps yelling at me and telling me I'm wrong. Help? Hey, it's gonna be alright. Here. It helps to hold the chart this way, like you're on the front sideline. Pretend you're overlooking the field from the director's point of view. Ah, I found the problem. You should be 2 steps off the other 40-yard line.
Oh.
I lead him across the field and show him where his dot is. He stands on it. When you're reading your coordinates, be sure to check whether you're on the left or right side of the field. If you're to the left of the 50-yard line, left from Mr. Wiley's point of view, it'll say side 1. If you're to the right, it'll say side 2. Oh, I see. There's so much stuff to remember. Leave, he's had enough help. Nah. Ask if there's anything else confusing him. I am the band leader, or I think that's what it's called. Is there anything else confusing you?
Mm-hmm.
The part about being inside or outside the yard line. No one really explained that to me. 2 inside the 40 means your dot is 2 steps to the left of the line, your left. But if we're making off the other 40, if we're marking off the other 40, it would mean 2 steps to your right. Wow, I suck at explaining this. Inside means toward the center of the field, and outside means toward the nearest end zone. Does that make sense? I think so. If worse comes to worse, just look at the form everyone else is making, and you'll be able to guess where you fit in. That's what I did when I was a rookie. I'm sorry, I probably just ended up confusing you even more.
No,
I think I understand now.
thank you.
You're welcome. See you later, Pop-Tart. Good luck. Wait, it's dangerous to go hungry. Ha, I love the Zelda reference. Take this. He reaches into his hoodie pouch and hands me a Pop-Tart in a shiny wrapper. You got the Pop-Tart. Enriched flour, high fructose corn syrup, and sugar never tasted so good. True facts. Oh, I love these. What flavor? Strawberry. That's so nice. Thank you.
Bye.
You're welcome. I say goodbye to Pop-Tart and move off to help another section of the band. I wish I could always get paid in Pop-Tarts. It's a slow morning of learning drill, but thankfully we break 5 minutes early for lunch. Of course, Mr. Wiley talks for 10 minutes after that, so we don't actually get out early.
Bonjour.
Hello, Cat. Oh, hi, Garth. Garth is the color guard captain and band president. He's super accomplished and the ladies love him. How was your first day of band camp going? Great, seeing as no one has to worry about getting smacked with flagpoles yet. Oops, was that joke in poor taste? Thankfully, Garth laughs, his eyes full of humor. The guard will join you soon enough, and when we do, I promise no one will get hit by a stray flagpole or rifle. So how was your morning?
Our instructor has yet to arrive, so I ran the practice. Pardon my immodesty, but I did a bang-up job, if I do say so myself.
I was wondering if you would join me for lunch. We can discuss the upcoming season. Sure, let's go eat. We head to the cafeteria, nab a few burgers and chocolate chip cookies, and take a seat at a small table in the corner of the room. I look for Susie, hoping to catch a glimpse of Eugene, but she's nowhere to be found. Oh well. So what did you want to talk about?
Well.
Let's start with the fun stuff. I have a few Spirit Day themes for next week that still need to be decided upon. So far, we have the usual lineup: Beach Day, Twin Day, and School Spirit Day. I need one more, plus an idea for Section Day on Friday. Any suggestions? No Clothes Day, Planet Day, Hero Day. Let's do Hero Day. Everyone loves superheroes, and if they don't own something to wear, they can always tie a blanket or a trash bag around their neck. I like it. I like it a lot. And I had another idea I wanted to run by you. Yeah? How about we combine Section Day with the theme of our show? Each section will represent a planet. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
I'm glad you approve. Thanks for your help. Glad we got the Spirit Days sorted out. Anything else you needed? Nothing that can't wait. So are you excited for your first year as drum major? I guess so. Yes, so excited and terrified. Terrified? Why? Well, I'm thrilled to be drum major, but I'm also kind of dreading it. Everyone is depending on me. They're literally going to be looking to me to lead them, and what if I mess up conducting during competition?
Only a true leader would be so concerned about doing the right thing. You are going to be just fine.
I really like his voice. You are a person full of talent and dedication. You're going to be just fine. You think so?
Indeed.
We finish our lunch, keeping conversation light. I feel a little calmer after speaking to Garth. I didn't mean to let my inhibitions slip out like that, but he wound up being the perfect person to talk to. In the afternoon, when it's too hot to rehearse on the field, we gather inside a room in the camp's recreation hall to work on music. Usually the band breaks off into sectionals, where the student leaders rehearse music with their respective instrument sections, But today, we'll be staying together as one group. The hot sun is beating down, and there's not much shade on the field, but it looked nice by the lake. I'll definitely have to go swimming at some point. While everyone is getting their instruments out, I noticed Mr. Wiley's stuffing some earplugs in his ears. You have to protect your ears, especially when you've been doing this gig as long as I have.
Can you believe that?
At 33, I'm already losing my hearing, and here I thought my mind would be the first thing to go. Ha ha ha. I'm not sure if I was supposed to laugh at that. Kat, you should wear earplugs too. It gets loud up in the front. We got earplugs. The must-have fashion statement for kids who think being able to hear is cool. Rehearsal goes well enough. I miss a tempo change, but no one gets mad at me. I'm human, right? Last time I checked anyway. Peter, make sure you don't hold that high note so long. Huh? How did you know it was me who played it? Because you do it all the time. And no one else can play as high as you, but I won't say that out loud for fear of stroking your ego? Thankfully, Peter just takes my advice. Tom jabbers throughout the rehearsal, but I don't have the heart to tell him to shut up. I'll let Mr. Wiley take care of that.
Thomas.
Shut your mouth. Practice ends on a good note. Ah, I'm so witty. On a good note, I get it. As I'm packing up, I feel a sudden presence behind me. Oh, it's Clark. Lovely. If he's here to critique my conducting again, I might have to kick him in his shins.
I have a complaint.
If it's about my conducting, it's not, though your technique could certainly use some work. God give me strength. Right, so what's your complaint?
There is a time and place for behaving like unsophisticated apes, but that time is not in the middle of band practice.
Is he talking about Tom? As a leader and a role model, you need to put these people in their place. Threaten to kick them out of the band if they will not comply. That was in short. I'd hate to hear the long version. Anyway, he must be referring to the brass section. How should I handle this? Apologize and promise to work harder. Tell him to take it up with the band director. Tell him to go suck his clarinet reed. Let's placate him. We'll apologize and promise to work harder. I'm sorry, Clark. I'll work harder to make sure everyone is focused. See that you do. At least that got him out of my hair. Time for the nice long dinner break. I meet up with Susie and grab some food at the cafeteria. So where's Eugene? Oh, he's eating with the rest of my section. The low brass can be such a clique sometimes. Every section is in its own way. To my surprise, Tom suddenly sits down at our table. Oh, and everybody else? Peter and Felicity, and there goes the neighborhood.
Hey!
Hiya.
Mind if we join you? Not at all. My popularity seems to be shooting up now that I'm a drum major.
So, practice is pretty great today, right? I won a lightsaber battle with my trombone and found $5.
That's nice, but did you memorize any drill or music?
Huh?
You know what we're here for, right? Man, you're so easy to mess with, Kat. Hey, Tom, can we quit talking about band practice? We're on break.
I can't even.
Peter's right. Like, I don't want to think about band at all right now. I just want to relax. Can you believe the clarinets are already having a sectional?
That's crazy!
You know what else is crazy? How fancy this place is. Is this red thingy on the table a button to call a waiter? Waiter, bring me another slice of pizza, please. How did our dirt poor school afford to send us here? I mean, who is paying for all this food? Don't question it, Felicity. If you do, we might wake up back at the school. Maybe they're finally starting to respect the music program. That would rock. Oh, he has finger guns. Oh, Tom has a finger guns pose. Oh, hey, Peter, Felicity, and I are going to play badminton later, and we need one more player if anyone wants to join. And if you do join, you better be ready to lose. Mostly keep to myself for the rest of dinner. Tom and Peter monopolize the conversation, so Susie and I don't get to talk as much as we wanted to. Once we're done, we still have some extra time to enjoy ourselves.
See you later.
I'm gonna go hang out with Eugene. See you later. Bye, Susie. What should I do with my free time? Ooh. Relax by the lake or have dessert in the dining hall. I know she did say she wanted to go swimming later, but not quite relaxing by the lake. Now, if it was me making this decision, I would absolutely be having dessert in the dining hall. Or I would actually probably take dessert outside, but I think I'll stay and have some dessert. I deserve it. I deserve my just desserts. I start heading for the ice cream bar when I hear someone calling my name. It's Pop-Tart! Cat! Pop-Tart is sitting by himself. As I approach, my jaw drops in shock. He has an entire plate of soft-serve ice cream in front of him. The ice cream is smothered in every topping the bar has to offer. Chocolate syrup, cookie dough, peanuts, sprinkles, gummy worms, mounds of whipped cream. There's even a cherry on top. Food here is amazing, don't you think so? And we can have ice cream anytime we want. He's extremely excited. His voice is louder than usual, too. I'm more amazed you can eat all of that. Actually, I don't think I can. Do you want to help me finish it? No thanks, too many calories? No. Just throw away what you don't eat? Nah, we'll help him. Sure, why not? I scream for copious amounts of ice cream. Please don't scream. Oh, I wasn't planning to. Pop-Tart passes me a spoon and we proceed to devour the monstrous mountain of ice cream together. That was delicious. I feel ready to take on the world. I feel ready to take on a fistful of stomach antacids.
Thank you.
Thanks for helping me finish this. No problem. It was my pleasure, mostly. I still have some time to spare. What should I do? Hang out in the field until band practice starts, or, So I think Tom and Peter were going to play badminton, and Tom needed another person, so we'll go ahead and do that. There they are. Hey, guys.
Great!
Perfect. We need another person for even teams. I think I remember her saying at the beginning that she has major badminton skills. Oh, major badminton skills. Okay, we need another person for even teams. You can be on Tom's team. He'll need a shoulder to cry on after we humiliate the both of you. I think it's you who will need the shoulder to cry on. I've been practicing my backhand. Good thing I have such a great shoulder right in front of me. I'm pretty sure that was meant for Felicity, but he's looking at me. If he did mean me, that's the first time I've ever received a compliment on my shoulder. Backhand? That's tennis, not badminton. I think it goes for any racket sports.
Get ready.
Enough talk, let's do this. The four of us partake in a badminton game of epic proportions. It's pretty fun, except for one thing.
Peter.
You got in my way.
Whatever.
It's over, they won. Alright, we did it. Tom holds his hand up. Before I can give him a high five, Felicity is suddenly there, hanging onto his arm. Tom, will you be on my team next time, please? Peter sucks. Chill out, sunshine. It's just a game. Felicity ignores him, gazing up at Tom with a pouty look on her face. Suddenly, Peter comes up behind me and touches my shoulder. I'll take that shoulder now. Oh, no, you won't. I wiggle away from him. I will never understand Peter and Felicity's relationship. Do they always flirt with other people right in front of one another? They must have some sort of pact. We start heading back to the field together. To my surprise, Peter matches my stride and strikes up a conversation. So how was your summer? Go anywhere exciting? Not bad. I went to the beach with my dad and to an amusement park with my friends. Friends not from band? No, Melanie and Trucy. It was our last hurrah before they left for college. Oh. How about you? How was yours? You were gone with the Red Angels all summer, right? That must be the drum corps. It was amazing. I've been all over the country and I didn't even get back until last week. We placed first in the championships. Congratulations. Thanks. And listen to this. The craziest thing happened on the bus on our last trip.
Peter.
I'm tired. Will you give me a piggyback ride? Sure, hop on. She does so, and there goes our conversation. The suspense. What was the crazy thing that happened? Hey, Cat. Want to give me a piggyback ride? Sure. Oh, we're doing it. Tom jumps on my back. Oof, he's heavier than he looks, but I'm stronger than I give myself credit for. I can do this. We gotta catch up to them, Cat. Hang back and conserve your energy? Oh, we charging. We'll leave them in the dust. Hang on, Tom. I charge ahead, rushing past Peter and Felicity. As we go by, I catch the expression on her face. What's with that look, Felicity? You were talking to Tom and interrupted Peter from talking to me, so Tom talked to me instead. What am I supposed to do? Walk along quietly while you talk to both of them? You can't have all the boys, Felicity. I think she said that in her head. Careful, look out. I keel over backwards and accidentally ram Tom into the ground. On the bright side, he breaks my fall for me. Let's not do that again. Sorry. It's time for my favorite part of the day, the evening rehearsal. The sun goes down, the air cools off, and we put music to the drill we learned earlier. Somehow, it's super energizing. If all goes well, I'll get to do my salute at the end of the night. But first, stretches and another basics session. I stroll about and help out the rookies. Careful, Pop-Tart. You're hunching your shoulders and holding your elbows too close to your chest. Stand tall, elbows out. But this mellophone is so heavy. Sorry, what was that? He takes one look at Susie's sousaphone and shuts his mouth. After basics, I conduct a few warm-ups and then we start syncing the music with the drill, one move at a time. There are intermittent water breaks. I practice my salute whenever there's downtime. The entire evening, there seems to be excitement buzzing the air. We're putting together our show for the first time, under a new director who really seems to care about the band. It's early in the season, but I can already tell this show is going to be a hit. Everyone grab a quick water and set up for our run-through. Peter, you know what that means? Oh yeah.
Sun's down, guns out.
Okay. Before we step off, our lovely front ensemble is going to show you what they've been working on back behind the porta-johns.
Don't pretend like you think that highly of us.
Oh.
Get set!
Hit, do your thing. We're going to open with this while the judges are getting settled in the box. Pretty neat, huh? I like to call it space junk. I'll bet you come October it'll actually sound good. The mallet percussion instruments aren't together at all, but maybe that's how it's supposed to sound? One of the pit rookies drops a suspended cymbal. Whoops, that definitely isn't in the music. Marion. Oh, Kat, I forgot to tell you something. Oh, I just saw like a little... Hit stop, I can't hear myself talk. I said the salute is way too predictable, so we're shaking things up this year. Instead of saluting when the announcer says, Drum Major Cat, is your band ready? You're gonna turn your back on the judges and start conducting immediately, because screw those guys. Oh.
Let's go!
Oh no. Oh, I think she was, like, butts are for horses. Let's go. We're burning daylight, moonlight, whatever. But I practice the darn salute more than I practice my conducting, is what I want to say, but I'll bite my tongue and do my job. Aha, there's my megaphone. I'll read off the introduction to kick off the show. I've always wanted to do this. Kat, as soon as I say your name, turn around and start conducting. Okay, Pitt, you can start playing Space Junk again.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce the Blue Mountain High School Marching Band, presenting their 2020 field show, The Planets. Selections include Mars, Venus, Mercury, and Jupiter from the Planet Suite, composed by Gustav Holst and arranged by Victor Wiley. The band is under the direction of Victor Wiley. The drill was written by Victor Wiley.
I think Mr. Wiley's getting a little ahead of himself with all this narration. He rides the scissor lift up for a better view of the field, continuing his speech as he rises. I know it's silly, but I really wanted to do my salute. No, I shouldn't let this get me down. I'm the drum major. I'm right where I want to be. Salute or not, it's going to be amazing. Marion? Marion, the pit captain, is staring at me intently for the count-off. I should be ready too. I ascend the podium and brace myself as Mr. Wiley finishes rattling off all the names of the section leaders and soloists.
Let's go!
Drum Major Cat, is your band ready? Here we go. Our first run through of the show. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got music going on. Just look at that fire. Look at that pure, unadulterated defiance. I love it, Cat. I suppress a smile and stay focused. The music builds slowly. The woodwinds and brass are marching in 2 regimented blocks on opposite sides of the field, like 2 armies marching toward each other to do battle. A chill goes up my spine as the show comes to life under the field lights for the first time. The 2 halves of the band collide with each other and merge into a jagged, chaotic shape. Wow, they sound incredible, like a professional wind band. Everyone comes to a halt at the peak of the crescendo, and flags twirl in the air. I give a cutoff. And just like that, it's over. That's the end of everything we've learned so far. It wasn't even a minute long, but it's the beginning of something epic. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna beat the snot out of those other bands this year. He jumps up and down, hollering and pumping his fists. I laugh, sharing in this exuberance.
Bring it in!
That's a wrap. Everyone gather at the podium. Really great job today, kiddos. Not a bad first day at all. If we keep up this same momentum through the week and next week, no doubt we'll just keep getting better and better until we achieve our full potential. I forgot he's shirtless. But Mr. Wiley, what if we have reached the peak of perfection? What then?
Impossible!
There's always room for improvement, and this band is far from the peak of perfection. I can see Clark nodding vigorously up front. I'm pretty sure Peter just meant himself, but it went over Mr. Wiley's head. Before we turn in for the night, it's time for Kat to announce who won Section of the Day. Wait a second. Did he just spring the responsibility of awarding the Section of the Day on me? I've been so focused on doing a good job conducting that I wasn't looking out for the best section at all. Couldn't Mr. Wiley have warned me ahead of time? Whoever wins gets to hold on to this trophy I dug out of the bowels of the band room. We won it in the last championship. We beat the Troopers back in... He squints at the dusty little plaque on the base of the trophy. 1999, before any of you were born. Well, Kat? Who should I give the Section of the Day award to? The trumpets, the trombones, or the trumpets over here? Trombones and the clarinets. The clarinets did hold a sectional today, that's right. Okay. If we want to warm up to one of these guys, like I said, I normally go for Ye Old Nerdy Boy. So we're going to go ahead and give it to Clark. The Section of the Day award goes to the clarinets. After all, they already held a sectional on day 1. That's some dedication right there.
Yes!
Okay. I don't see Clark as being that exuberant, but cool. The band bursts into applause. Clark steps forward and accepts the trophy with grace. His clarinet section is all smiles. I think I made a great choice. Thank you, Kat. Mr. President, do you have any important announcements for us? Just a friendly reminder to pick up your 2020 show shirts from the Dining Commons. And don't forget about the beach party at the end of the week. Let me know by Wednesday if you'll be staying or taking the early bus home so we know how many burgers and hot dogs to make. Hear that, everybody? Don't come whining to Mr. Wiley when you don't get a hamburger on Friday because you forgot to RSVP. I got one more thing for you all tonight. Rookies, you're gonna love this. He races off to the utility shed and comes back holding a bundle of gray fur. Kitty? No way, is that? Not a cat. That's a weird looking cat. Yeah, thanks, Doug.
Are you kidding me?
That thing was in the shed? Looks like she's finally awake. This pretty widow gal is my pet raccoon, Bandyboo. Bandit. Her name is Bandit. I promised myself if I wasn't married by the time I hit 30, I would adopt one in honor of my high school mascot.
Dude.
Your school had a raccoon mascot too? Whoa. Yeah, because he went here. Did you miss the 100 times he mentioned that?
Really?
Is it legal to own a raccoon as a pet? You're right, Samuel. It should be illegal to be this cute. Like the rest of her kind, Bandit is a kleptomaniac, so keep an eye out on your valuables. Hey, what's she chewing on? Is that one of our wind chimes? See? What did I tell you? Well, kids, that's all for tonight. Go to the ready. Everyone spreads their legs at shoulder width, lets their arms fall to their sides, and bows their heads. We stand quietly waiting for the signal. Some of the freshmen glance around in wonderment before following suit.
Band. 10 hut.
We all snap to attention on the final B, our chins high and our eyes blazing with pride. After an electric moment, Mr. Wiley grins back at us.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on a productive first day of camp, Blue Mountain. Be sure to get plenty of rest tonight. In your own rooms. Absolutely no gentlemen in the ladies' rooms and vice versa. And don't forget, we're on a 10 o'clock curfew.
What a day!
Agreed. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. When are you getting up? Around 7? I need time to shower.
What?
You're gonna sleep all sweaty and gross? Yuck. Hey, if I don't shower in the morning, I won't be able to function. Fine, then I'll just have to plug my nose while I sleep.
Good night.
Ugh, good night. I put on my PJs, turn off the light, and climb into bed. As I'm falling asleep, I reflect upon the day's events. I sure encountered a lot of faces, some new and some old. I'm looking forward to all the new relationships and memories this year will bring. Just like Mr. Wiley said, things are going to change. Ooh, I'm awake. And we're on to chapter 2. So that's where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.